we've set off from Jordan this morning and we are heading to Upper Church for today. We're somewhere between Upper Church and Temple Derry. But the next stop for lunch is Tumivara. It's 9 kilometers down the road. Those hills there in the distance, that's what we are heading for, really. If you can see them, I don't know. A bit grey and cloudy in the distance, but there's also sun. And of course, the best of it all today is to see a delighted Trudy trotting along ahead of us, sniffing around. She looks just so full of beans and happy and everything, so we just see how she does with the road today, and if she copes fine, that's fantastic. And in case she doesn't and the old poor thing comes back, then sure, we have to make a decision, but we'll take one step at a time, I suppose. So we've just crossed, oh, Flora, what's that? She's still in season, I think Flora is, and there's a lot of little things in the hedge she suddenly finds very spooky. We've just crossed into County Offaly, just for a few kilometres, just as the road goes, and then soon enough we go back into County Tipperary. Started lashing rain. Trudy's still trotting ahead cheerfully, but it's just a bit wet at the moment, so I'll stop talking and put my phone somewhere in the dry. Just about to cross our second motorway on our journey. Here we go. This is the... Oh, I hope you can hear me. Very windy. Hang on. This is the main motorway from Dublin to Limerick. We're in Tumivara now and having a quick lunch break. There's Trudy eating her chewy bone. She did very well this morning, really loving it, all the smells of the countryside and trotting ahead of us and everything. And her legs and paws seem to be fine, so delighted to have her back on our team. And then we have Flora over here. Eating grass for lunch, that's what she likes best. She's tied up to the tree in the village green, very handy. Big village green. There we go. And tractor. And I think I'll have some bread and cheese for lunch, and then we'll head on to Temple Derry. So the countryside is all gone quite hilly now. Just climbing another hill, and there's more hills over there. It's actually very lovely to see. I don't know, is it maybe the countryside you grow up in on that shapes you for life, what you're used to and what you like. I grew up in very hilly countryside, and yeah, and I prefer this to the really straight flat lands around Roscommon and Galway. Also, yeah, it's a bit difficult to go up the hill, lead a horse, talking to the camera, have lots of clothes on. By mid-afternoon, very quietly and unspectacularly, we passed the midway point of our journey. 250 kilometers done and only 250 more to do. It was certainly a long way into the Tipperary hills. the road is finally come to meet us, and it'll be all downways and homeward bound from here on, and we are looking forward to the second half of our trip. And thank you so much to everybody who supported us so far to get here and to raise funds for our Hairy Henry farm. We're just on our last couple of kilometers for the day. I'm just leading Flora a little bit because it's very hilly here, up and down and just to save her legs a little bit. We are going to be met in a few minutes by Claire Leon of the Tipperary Mountain Trekking Centre. She's going to put us up for the night, and she said she'd meet us on the road with her own horses to guide us home. Okay, and thanks Tim for working so hard on the videos. You're really doing a great job. Thank you. Good night.